Hikaru Sulu will be gay in canon, coming out in Star Trek Beyond on July 22nd, which is very soon. It's something that a lot of people are very excited about. This is in tribute to George Takei and all of his years as being, well, the only Sulu, or the representative of Sulu, and that he is actually gay in real life and has always pushed for gay equality. But it turns out George is not a fan. He says, "I'm delighted that there is a gay character. Unfortunately, it's a twisting of Gene's creation to which he put in so much thought. I think it's really unfortunate." So in talking to Simon Pegg about this, he said, "I said this movie is going to be coming out in the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, the 50th anniversary of paying tribute to Gene Roddenberry, the man whose vision it was that carried us through half a century. Honor him and create a new character. I urged them. He left me feeling that that was going to happen. I really tried to work with these people when at long last the issue of gay equality was going to be addressed. Months later, when I got the email from Simon Pegg, I was kind of confused. He thinks I'm a great guy? Wonderful. But what's the point of that letter? I interpret that as my words having been heard." So George Takei also is saying, this is not in the quote, but he did pretty much say that this seems like Sulu is closeted, which is a bad thing, I suppose, for him. But Simon Pegg strongly disagrees. He says, "The audience would infer that there has been an LGBT presence in the Trek universe from the beginning, that a gay hero isn't something new or strange. It's also important to note that at no point do we suggest that Sulu was ever closeted. Why would he need to be? It just hasn't come up before." So there's two different takes on this. Simon Pegg as one of the co-writers and George Takei as the man who pretty much has the closest connection to Sulu. And I kind of, well, let's think this out. I mean, the issue here seems to be at looking at a character who has existed for 50 years now, and then saying, well, this character is gay. Now, from Takei's point of view, this is kind of running over Roddenberry's legacy. He imagined, I suppose, Sulu to be kind of a lonesome heterosexual character who valued his crew and his friends' lives very highly, whereas Simon Pegg says, yes, he's gay, but it's not a big deal. It's not, I mean, it is a big deal, but it's not something that we need to proclaim because it's in a different time than now, a more progressive time, a time when people are accepted for who they are, no matter how they look, no matter who they are on the inside. And that's something I've always loved about the Star Trek universe. It also says that since Star Trek Beyond is kind of a prequel, that Sulu wasn't closeted, that at this revelation, I suppose, or whatever it is coming out, that it lasts through the series. But it should also be noted that this is the Kelvin storyline. They're not exactly the same canon. It's a slightly different canon, so you can take that however you want. When we're referring to looking at characters that are already loved and accepted and saying there's, oh, this character is gay, I think about Albus Dumbledore. On the subject of a character that's already been accepted into the collective audience and collective fans' hearts as a vital part, as a beloved part, being said that they're canonically gay after they've already accepted them is kind of an important thing to do. It creates an unprejudiced view of that character. It creates, it's like having a friend that you find out is gay in real life and then you are more accepting and less intolerant of that kind of thing if you're new to it. And I understand that George has this different view of Sulu, and I was never a part of the Star Trek original series cast. I'm not a gay man. I mean, he should certainly be respected in every way. And that connection he has with Gene Roddenberry as well, but I don't think it's a problem to say that Sulu is gay for many of the reasons I said earlier, including this is not the one storyline, including that this does work towards equality, including that the 1960s were a different time. Even with Star Trek as progressive as it was a different time, and certain levels of equality were not accepted back then. And I think it puts it in a very good light, though I do realize that a lot of Star Trek fans are divided on this. Audience, where do you lie? Let me know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.